Been a number of recorded suicides at Tsakane Secondary School recently. 5 pupils are believed to have ingested poison in separate incidents, leaving 2 of them dead. It's alleged that one of the school's general workers has also died from poisoning. The school is now looking for preventative measures. My colleague, this reporter Hloni Mtimkulu, was there a little bit earlier. She's joining us now just to tell us what's happening at that school. I wonder, Hloni, if there's any clarity about what's going on.
Not at all, Brendan. I think, we tried to speak to the school and obviously they wouldn't speak and they directed us to the Gauteng Department of Education. We spoke to community members around there, some more keen than others to speak because some of them believe that it's more spiritual than just sort of what's happening in the kids' lives. But a lot of talk around, they are going through things, children are, and they need to speak out if these things are happening. Some highlighting the fact that it's just one school that has these cases. Some talking about the easy accessibility to rat poison, which is what is believed to be the cause of deaths for the 2 learners. So, there isn't clarity on what actually is going on, why that is happening. And I mean, we spoke to one of the family of one of the 2 learners, Dimpo Matiwan is a family, and they are also as perplexed. They say that she was a bubbly child, a happy child. She likes to sing and to dance and to draw, and this just came out of nowhere. She used to stay with her grandmother and then moved to stay with her mother about 2 months ago before the incident that happened, before her suicide. And this is what the grandmother had to say about what happened and just how they just processed what happened.
Ordinarily right no snap tata gore maybe ulwanne le mme wa hae man orna pele rice I tsola rice ayo jela kante fela je ganti ba itsetse mo hara rice yona taba ke tseba ke tsebe gore go tsaitse why I intend to I ke tsebe batho.
Very sad, we don't understand what is going on. I'm sure the education authorities are also perplexed by this.
Yeah, Brendan, just before the education authorities, just what the grandmother was saying was that she had come home, she had had her food, and then they didn't realize that the food that she was eating was laced with rat poison. She went outside to eat the food, and then in the evening, to around 2 o'clock in the morning, the mom came to the grandmother to let her know that this has happened. So it is very heartbreaking. And just from the Department of Education's perspective, obviously, you don't want to be caught up in something like this as a department. You also don't know what's going on, when families also don't know what's going on, when the school itself doesn't know what's going on. So they say that they are investigating this. They hope that children will also have assistance as well. But I think for now, it is that things are being investigated. And let us hear from the spokesperson of the Gauteng Education Department, Steve Mabona.
Well, the police are investigating circumstances surrounding the death of those that committed suicide. And they will, indicate on how far their investigation is. But you know that they will conduct the investigation. Any death is concerning, then they will conduct that investigation. So we'll play by ear and also interact with them and check on the latest development. But it's quite concerning what is really happening at that school. What we did, we are working very closely with different stakeholders. SADC came, forward to say they've got a suicide trauma center. They then volunteered to give us officials. They started there actually. They've been there the entire week. They said they will continue to work with us just to talk to all the learners before they even think about committing suicide. Take them through the process, check on what is it that they can do to assist them. We also have a partnership with Childline. Childline, their number is 116. And we'll encourage all learners who have challenges to dial that number. There's professionals there that can assist. I mean, we know that we also saw in Garankuwa the element of some of the cases of suicide that were reported. So learners need to make sure that they dial that number, 116. Professionals are there to assist them, to take them through the process if they have challenges so that they don't resort to committing suicide.